Hello, and welcome to True 100% Plus, episode 27. Now, I'm sorry this episode is so delayed and everything, it's really hard to wait, what day is it? Holy shit, I'm on time. Hello everybody, and welcome to True 100% Plus, episode 27, the first one for ages that actually stuck to the sucking schedule that I made ages ago. Holy crap. This episode is a pretty basic one. We're just gonna go get maximum progress with Michelle. But it's actually, heavily RNG based. I had to go over to Michelle's house, hope that she gives me the one type of date which actually works, and then do that several times until I got it. But I actually got it pretty quickly. This only took I started recording this the day I released the other one, and I finished recording it yesterday, and today's Sunday, so I actually get to upload on time. Amazing, right? That's probably a rare occurrence, don't get used to that. I'm sure I'll miss the next episode by quite a lot. But yeah, I thought I would, this episode probably isn't going to be that great, because it's just literally all girlfriend stuff for 45 minutes. But I wanted to get this girlfriend stuff over and done with, and if I was going to do it in an episode, if it was going to be a boring episode, I at least wanted the episode to be on time, right? Not you just wait ages and then the episode was just crap. So yeah, I tried really hard to record this, and actually it was fairly easy. Well, it was easy, but it was it just was a lot of grinding, right? It just took a long time for the correct date to happen. But yeah, so if you're unsure what I'm talking about, I have a girlfriend in this game called Michelle. She's the only girlfriend in the master save that you can actually get 100% progress with. And that's what we're going to do. So the reason you can get 100% progress with Michelle is because she has a very specific type of date called a she drives date. It's like her unique type of dating, right? Where she takes control away from you and she drives the car instead of you. Now, with this type of date, you don't fail due to having 4 stars, which means alongside the oyster glitch, which I did like a few episodes ago, I think episode Patience, whatever number that was, alongside the oyster glitch, it's actually possible to get 100% progress with her before starting the first mission, and she's the only girlfriend you can, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. So what this involves is obviously going to her house, as I'm doing, then grabbing a car. Now, I do something different here that I've seen other people do. So I was having a problem whereby when I would take... Oh yeah, the car didn't spawn here. I was having a problem whereby if I took a car to her, and, she triggered the correct type of date, what would happen is that it would look like she would fail the date due to 4 stars before she would drive the car. It looked like she was taking so long to get inside the car that she was figuring out that I had 4 star. The 4-star thing was triggering, and then it was failing the date before she even drove. So what I decided to do, which I haven't seen anyone else do, is chainsaw the passenger side door off. So there you go. You can see without the passenger side door, she gets straight into the car before that cutscene ends. And then I never seem to have any problem with it. So I don't know if it's just me doing something wrong, or my version being wrong or something, but yeah, the last time I did this, last episode where I did this, I don't remember which one, probably Patience again, I actually lost progress with her when we did a she drive date, because she got angry at me before she started driving. But yeah, but this time it doesn't happen, so we get to enjoy wonderful... Yeah, here's me messing with the camera. We get to enjoy this wonderful driving sequence of being driven by Michelle around. And yeah, so once this happens, we get a wonderful sequence with Michelle, and then I fly back to Los Santos, and then I load another save, fly back here, do the same again, and we do it 4 times, I want to say. I'm not sure. I think it's 4 times I do it. And that gives me 100% progress with her, and then we're done with this, obviously. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy watching me fly to Los Santos, fly to San Fierro, get driven around, fly to Los Santos. Yeah, this episode's not too interesting, but it's what needs to be done, right? And I can obviously try to counteract that with providing interesting commentary, but I don't actually have anything to talk about. I have like a few things of notes to talk about, but it's really not a lot at all.
You got time for a coffee, CJ?
Alright, here we are. Here's time for some moderately warm coffee. It's not quite hot coffee, but it's still some moderately warm coffee. I'm sure I'm going to name the episode some form of coffee, like moderately warm, lukewarm. I can't call it hot coffee because that's too clickbaity and it's also a lie. Oh yeah, I'm talking over their muffled speaking. I hope you're not too mad. Alright, so yeah, once that's done, you're actually in the passenger side of the car and you can't control it, which is pretty weird. I've never really experienced that in this game before. So what you had to do is you had to get out of the car and then you can get back in or into another car and drive it again. So yeah, that's the whole sequence. We're just going to see that a load of times. And yeah, I just drive to San Fierro Airport, take the good old Maverick back to Los Santos. I actually got shot down a couple times after I'd successfully got the right kind of date. I then got shot down by a Hydra, which was pretty depressing, but yeah, it didn't make too much difference. So yeah, that's that. There's not really any more gameplay commentary I can do, I don't think. You're just going to watch the same thing 4 times, so it's not too interesting. So I'm just going to have to do my usual ramble on about stuff that isn't happening on the screen, right? Okay, so one thing I can talk about from last episode is the armor that I couldn't find. A lot of people sent me videos and pictures and comments and stuff showing me where it was, and I was right, it was at the bottom of the hill. It was a really weird place for it. I wonder why it's down there. But yes, the armor was at the bottom of the hill, thanks for letting me know. And that's it, that's the only note I have for last episode. That was it. I have 3 other things to talk about. But yeah, that's really all. Oh, my car's catching fire here. Yeah, obviously I managed to escape it. Yeah, the problem with taking the vehicle that I used for the date is that it's probably low health and stuff. Oh yeah, and I'm using the M4 a lot more now as well. I try to like pick up as much M4 ammo as possible to counteract it, but I'm using the M4 an awful lot. I'm just, you know, enjoying it more than the SMG at the moment. Right, okay, so another thing I can talk about. God, I'm going to burn through all of these. Right, so I don't remember if I talked about it in the last episode or if I talked about it on the live streams. I do. But at some point, I mentioned to people that I still needed to pick up the tutorial icons that are in Los Santos. I think there's 3 of them. There's like some tutorial icons that teach you some stuff. Yeah, I mentioned that I'm still going to need to do those in the master save, and I'll probably do those at some point. But then a few people told me that there's actually some unique vehicles that you can only get by using those tutorial icons later on. So I guess I'm just going to have to save the tutorial icons for getting, you know, unique vehicles and submissions. So yeah, if I said I was going to get those last episode in the master save, well, I'm not now. So yeah, that's another thing in the master save we missed. The only thing in the master save I'm like not doing is the criminal rating, because I think it'd be more interesting to see what criminal rating I just get normally. What criminal rating am I at right now, actually? Let me find out. Here's a good segue into something that takes a bit of time. Let's see, stats.html. My criminal rating is Soldier, 20,145 at the moment. 20145. So I've still got a long way to go for that. But yeah, so I think it's more interesting if I like let that grow naturally, especially since you can like track the stats over every episode, so you can see how much I gain and stuff. There is like a glitch you can do where you can like spawn like a load of helicopters and make them all blow up and stuff to gain like a crap ton of criminal rating, but yeah, I didn't want to do it. Oh yeah, I saved twice here, by the way, to make the time of day correct, because you can only date Michelle from midnight to noon, so I always wanted it to be like really early in the morning by the time I got to her. So yeah, it's like 3 AM in game right now. Alright, now yeah, that was one segment. Now we're moving on to the next segment. just gonna drive to the airport and do exactly the same thing again. It takes about 10 minutes for each one, just under 10 minutes. So I guess I do it 4 times, maybe 3 times then. I don't remember. I just did it until it said 100% on the stats screen. I didn't really pay much attention. But yeah, so yeah, anyway, I'm not doing criminal rating, and I'm not doing the tutorial icons and master save. I don't think there was anything else I skipped. Yeah. So I seem to do this every episode, but I'm going to like round up what's left in the master save. I always say different stuff each time. But I've got Respect. I've got the Police Maverick and the News Chopper. I've got loads of other rare vehicles that I want to try to get, that I don't want to spoil. I'll need to max the stats. That's it for my notes, but I'm sure there's something else. I'm sure there's some other stuff. I don't know. I'll probably think of it. I'm sure I've got it noted down somewhere. Like my commentary notes and my like planning notes are 2 different things, so maybe I've got it written down somewhere else. But yeah, I say this every episode, but we are getting close to the end. Getting 100% progress of Michelle was one of the things I was worried about. Thought it was going to take a long time, but no, just to do it all in one episode on time as well. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, and here's the M4 ammo I keep picking up. Oh yeah, speaking of M4 ammo, the armor that I couldn't find last episode, there was also an M4 in one of the gardens nearby as well, which I didn't pick up. But I didn't know it was there. I was only worried about armor. Okay. Oh yeah, there's another thing. I was filling out what cars I had driven in my notes. There's some like very helpful people in the YouTube comments. I'm sorry I don't remember your name at the moment. But there's a couple of people in my YouTube comments that let me know what cars I've driven each episode, and then I just take their notes and put it into my spreadsheet every time for what cars I've driven. I can go through the list actually with you now, since I have nothing else to do. I do still plan on making all of my notes public. It's just, I haven't gotten around to making it presentable yet, and also spoiler free. I should probably do that at some point. Oh yes, okay, I've just opened my notes. Here's another thing I need to do. I need to visit all the Easter eggs. When is Easter? Is that like... Wait, when is Easter? Is that April? Easter... Yeah, 1st of April. Oh, of course, right. Okay, well, I guess I can't save Easter eggs for 1st of April then. Yes, that'll be a long wait, so no, I'll just have to do all the Easter eggs in a normal episode. Or was that not a master save thing? Maybe it wasn't a master save thing, actually. Oh yeah, I need to review every meal as well, that's the point. I'll write that in, so... Review... If you can't tell, I'm probably just going to do all of this commentary in one go live. Review every meal... Or you can hear my keyboard. I don't want to keep keyboard sounds out of this video, but yeah. There's I really don't know what I'm going to talk about for 45 minutes, so I might as well fill time with me doing random crap, right? So yeah, review every meal is something I need to do. And that is something I can do in the master save. It'd be really difficult, but I could do it. But there's only a few types of restaurants, right? I don't think there's any unique restaurants in San Fierro or Los Venturas. I'd have to look that up. Right, anyway, yeah, my vehicles. I keep getting sidetracked. So, I have driven an Admiral, an ambulance, a BF injection, a BF 400, which is a motorbike, the regular bike, Blade, Blister Compact, Blood Ring Banger, BMX, Bobcat, Boxhill Bravura, Broadway, Buffalo, Bullet, Cabby, Caddy, Cadrona, Cement Truck, Cheetah, Clover. Oh yeah, the Clover, I was really surprised. I actually drove that in episode 25 for the first time. I'm driving another one right now here. But yeah, Clover's a pretty common car. I'm surprised I didn't drive it more. There's a Coach, Coast Guard, DFT 30. I don't even know what that is. What is a DFT-30? Let me Google that. Oh, it's the flatbed thing. Okay. A dodo, a dune, an elegant, an elegy, an emperor, an enforcer, a fagio. I forget how to pronounce that. There was one episode where I learned how to pronounce it and then I forgot. FCR 900, a Feltzer, a fire truck, a flash, a forklift, a fortune, a freeway, Greenwood, Hermes, hot dog, hot ring racer, HBV 1000, Huntley, Hustler, Hydra, Intruder, Jetmax, Majestic, Maverick, Monster, Moonbeam, Mr. Whoopi, Nebula, Newsvan, NRG 500, Oceanic, PCJ 600, Perennial, Police, Police Maverick, Revion, Primo, Ranger, Reefer, Remington, Ramiro, Sabre, Sadler, Sanchez, Sea Sparrow, Sentinel, Shamel, Skimmer, Slamvan, Squalio, Satrium, Stretch, Sultan, Sunrise, Super GT, Sweeper, Tamaha, Tahoma, I think, Taxi, Tow Truck, Turismo, Utility Van, Voodoo, Walton, Washington, and a Yankee. There you go, that's all the cars I've driven so far. Apparently I haven't driven a ZR, huh. Yeah, there's some really common vehicles that I haven't driven yet. I need to look out for. Tug? I haven't driven a Tug. Trashmaster? I haven't driven a Trashmaster yet. A tractor? A tanker? A speeder? A Sparrow? I haven't driven a regular Sparrow, huh. Or piloted, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of things I haven't driven yet. So yeah, I'm gonna look into, I haven't driven a pony? What the fuck? Wait, I did do a Pizza Boy. Wait, why isn't Pizza Boy marked off? I did do that. Maybe there's some episodes I'm missing. Pizza Boy GTA SA, that is what I'm thinking of, right? It's just yeah, I did drive that, didn't I? When I did the Pizza Boy missions. Why is parachute a vehicle in my list? What the fuck? Where did I copy this from? Yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted reading this list. So there's lots of vehicles I want to drive. I'm going to try and drive as many vehicles as possible in the Master Save. There's obviously a few that you can't in the Master Save, like the AT400. And there's some like normally impossible ones, like the articulated trailer and stuff like that. But there's also a few that you'd be surprised that you could find in a Master Save. So that'll be fun. I have like a few notes for things. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that. Oh god, I just deleted something. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'll try to keep on top of that. I must have missed some episodes. If Pizza Boy isn't listed, I'll have to go through and figure it out. But yeah, so where was I going with this? Yeah, so driving as many vehicles as possible and finding all the rare vehicles. That's one thing I still have to do in the Master Save. Anyway, here I'm being really careful with these police because I'd got fucked by them so many times here. Both them like blocking the helicopter taking off, killing me, and killing the helicopter are all issues. So I was being really careful because I think I had just before this recording I had lost like 2 attempts to getting fucked by the police at the Maverick. So that time I was being ultra careful with it. Yeah. Okay. I don't remember how I got into this subject, but yeah, those are all the vehicles I've driven so far. I should have made a rap out of it, shouldn't I? So yeah, that's what I have planned to do until the end of the Master Save. So Shah coming up to it. I don't think I'll be done with it this month, especially since I have ESA as well. If I take my laptop with me to ESA, I might be able to record some true 100%. There's supposed to be some gaming PCs at ESA, but they're supposed to be for runners to practice, not for random plebs to upload content to their YouTube channel, so I probably shouldn't use those. But the thing is, my laptop is really old. Where is my laptop? What is the specs of my laptop? I mean, I know this game is really old, but my concern is recording it, and it wouldn't even be 1080p. It'd have to be like 720. Oh yeah, I'm getting shot at by a Hydra here, but I just managed to survive that. Look at that crap. I was being ballsy and trying to fly back to a different safe house instead of flying to the closest one, because I was sick of driving to the thing all the time. Anyway, my laptop is an MSI FX 600. It has an Intel Core i3 350M with a NVIDIA GeForce GT 325M and with 1GB DDR3. And this laptop has 4GB DDR3. And the hard drive is 500GB, but the hard drive is like... It's so close to dead. Like, I'm really surprised the hard drive even works anymore. So yeah, that doesn't... you probably hear me doing my zipper up, can't you? So yeah, I'm actually like really doubtful that even if I had like the CPU and the GPU to record, I doubt the hard drive could handle it. So yeah, I probably can't record true 100% at ESA. So I'm not sure what I'd be able to... It'd be really cool as well, because I could take my microphone, because that's pretty small. I could just put it on a stand. I could take my microphone and I could take my laptop and I could like do guest recordings at ESA, right? I could get like all the GTA guys at ESA to record an episode with me. That'd be such a clusterfuck and pretty funny, but that'd be so awesome, yeah. Oh well, never mind. I'll take my laptop anyway. I'm going to regardless. Maybe if I had enough spare money, I could probably buy a small SSD and put that in my laptop to replace the dead hard drive, and then I reckon I could maybe record at 720p. I don't even know if I want to do that. I don't want to like ruin the quality of my videos. Like, these videos have been pretty consistent for a while, since I figured out how to get them to be 4x3 but not look like shit. I've been, like, you know, consistently uploading it in exactly the same settings every time. I have, like, a preset saved in Adobe Premiere. So then oh yeah, how would I even edit it? Yeah, that's a good point. Any episodes I did would have to be done, like, live, I guess? Recording with, like, XSplit or something? Shit, how would I do that? Maybe I could grab some time on the gaming PCs there. The thing is, I would need to... I could probably edit the video on my laptop. That would just take 6 billion years to encode, but that's fine. I could just leave the laptop running at the hotel or something. Oh yeah, the battery doesn't work in it, and the hotel turns the electricity off when you leave. Unless you keep your key card. Okay, anyway, I'm like talking to myself about plans about my holiday when I'm supposed to be like commentating this. Yeah, so okay, long story short, I could maybe try to record some episodes at ESA and do like guest commentary with people, and that would be pretty interesting, but it's probably not likely, so don't expect that. Instead, over the ESA period, which is for me the 20th to the 31st of whatever month we're in now, I forget the name of it. Don't expect any episodes. Don't expect any episode, don't expect any updates, don't expect any, you know, anything. And it will probably be like a few days after I come back before I even start to record other stuff. So yeah, I will obviously do my best to try to get stuff recorded that I can release over the ESA period, but come on, you know me, am I really likely to do that? Like, when have I ever been ahead of schedule on this? So, like, once, right? Oh yeah, and here I was just waiting for it to be midnight, so Michelle's there. There you go. She wasn't quite there when I got there, so I had to wait a little tiny bit. But yeah, so don't expect any episodes during then. I'm sorry, that's just the way it's gonna have to be. Instead, you should just use all of your time watching ESA instead. Oh yeah, the camera locks onto the wrong car there. I have no idea what happens. The camera, the cinematic camera, is just on the police car for some reason. Really weird. But yeah, so just during the ESA period, if you want to watch anything, just watch ESA. It's on 24/7, so if anything, I'd struggle to find the time to keep up with YouTube if I was watching ESA. That normally happens. So yeah. So if anything, I don't even think you should get an episode. Alright, well that's good, I managed to drag that out a long time. Good commentary. Alright. And yeah, the last thing I have to talk about, which I'm going to have to stretch for 20 minutes, oh boy, is what I plan to do at the end of the Master Save. Wait, how did I even get onto the ESA subject? Yeah, I was talking about when I think I'm going to finish the Master Save. Yeah, it won't be this month because of ESA. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Okay. So, good segue. Yeah, so the last episode of the Master Save, I plan to change the format of this series a bit. It's not going to affect like how I record it or release schedule or quality or anything like that. I'm literally just going to rename it a bit. So at the end of the Master Save, I'm going to rename the Master Save section to be Season 1 of True 100% Plus, right? So I'm going to call that bit Season 1, and then as soon as I start the Los Santos missions, that's going to be Season 2, right? So then Los Santos is going to be Season 2, and then like Badlands will be Season 3, and then San Fierro Season 4, and then once I get through the game, and then the last season, you know, the end game stuff can be a different season, stuff like that. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to try to make it so people don't have to watch every episode ever to be able to start watching. So at the end of Season 1, at the end of the Master Save, I'm going to have an episode where I like highlight everything cool that happened in the Master Save, talk about it, explain it, and like, you know, just have a sort of like montagey recap episode about everything that happened in Season 1, right? So yeah, a problem I'm having is like every episode someone asks like a question or like asks how I did this or whatever, and I need to respond like, just go watch every episode, and it's a bit of a dick move. I mean, it's good for me because I get loads of views and shit because I make people watch like 20 videos of mine, but obviously it's really not practical. So yeah, I'll do a big summary episode as like an in-between season episode. So we're like the Season 1 recap / highlight. I don't know what to call it yet. So yeah, I'll like, I guess it could be like kind of like developer commentary on the episodes or something. I mean, I already commentate on the S episode, so I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I'll like have a big montage. It'll probably be like 2 hours long or some shit, right? But yeah, I'll go over every episode, talk about what I did in it, where I did stuff, and if you want to know more, go watch that episode and whatnot. So that'll be kind of interesting. A few people have suggested to me to do that, and yeah, I had the idea myself as well. And then if new people come in and want to start watching, I can just say, you know, go watch the season recaps. If there's anything in particular that really catches your attention, then watch that specific episode. So like, you know, in the season recap where I'm talking about how I got the Hydra and stuff, and then everyone's like, whoa, what the fuck, you got Hydra? And then I could be like, yeah, just watch that one episode about the Hydra if you want to know more. But they still get like a brief overview of every episode, right? So yeah, that'll be fun. That sounds like a lot of editing work though, because I haven't kept a copy of any of my videos because I don't have a hard drive space. Like, even right now, I've got like barely any hard drive space left. I think I'm like 50 gigs free. Yeah, that's it, on my 1 terabyte hard drive. I'm constantly like on the limit of how much storage space I have. That's because I locally record all my streams, and I need to like highlight that shit. But yeah, so I haven't kept any of the recordings of any of my previous episodes. So if I wanted to like do a recapping montage of all previous episodes, I'd have to download them from YouTube, right? Download them off YouTube to get my old videos back. There is like an option in the video manager you get where you can download an MP4 of the video, so I should be able to do it. But editing was never my forte anyway, and I don't really enjoy it, so that would probably take a long time. So what I'm probably going to say is there might be a bit of a gap between seasons. I know for the longest time I've been saying, you know, as soon as the master save ends, we can probably release these episodes a bit quicker, because I could just do each mission an episode or whatever. But there might be a bit of a gap between Season 1 and Season 2. And to be honest, I could do with a bit of a break as well, so I might spend, I don't know, like half a month or something editing the recappy highlight video, because those videos are going to be super important, right? If I want new people to be able to watch this, those videos need to be perfect and well done, and, you know, of high quality, so people are impressed and watch the rest of the episodes. So yeah, so I'm gonna work pretty hard on that and try to make something good. So hopefully that'll be enjoyable. But it might be a bit of a wait. Maybe I could get Emma to help me edit it as well. She needs to learn some video editing techniques, so maybe I could get her to help me. But yeah, we'll see. Aside from editing, I would also have to go over every single episode and try to figure it out. Like, let's see. So if I go to my episode notes, scroll all the way to the top, can I figure out what happened in episode 1? So my notes for episode 1 are Firefighter Side Mission, Glen Park Safe House, Track Betting for Money, Buy All Safe Houses, Max Muscle and Stamina, Somewhat Fat, and Tattoos. Did I do that all in the first episode? Jesus. I may have actually done all that in the first episode. And then the next episode was Paramedic, Gain Fat Before Leaving for San Fierro, Get San Fierro Tattoos, Blood Ring. And then I wrote out a massive script about the stuff I hate about Blood Ring. First and foremost, why are there checkpoints completely random? Yeah. I still have that big rant script written out. The only thing I've ever scripted in this whole series was that rant. And I wrote it while I was playing Blood Bowl, the Blood Ring. So it's authentic, right? It's what I actually thought at the time. I just wanted to write it down before I forgot. So yeah, I should be able to go over my episode notes that I've kept and you know, try and figure out what I did in each episode and talk about it and stuff. So I hopefully don't have to watch every single episode back myself. But yeah. So I'll talk about what I do in each episode, not what I've said and stuff. Anyway, actually commentating things again. I have a taxi and I'm storing it in this garage. So I want to use this taxi to drive to the airport, because what I want to do next, because the next date I go to do is the last one I need to do for 100% progress. And there's a feature of Michelle driving that's pretty cool. Apparently she uses nitrous if your car has it. So if your car has the nitrous, she'll use it while she's driving. And the only nitrous I have are in taxis, right? So what I'm doing is that I'm using this cabbie to drive to the airport, and then I'm fly the Shamel to San Fierro, and then just before I get in range of the roads, I watch a replay of me driving the cabbie using the in-game replay function. And what this does is it forces the game to have the taxi loaded, and then it's way more likely that the taxi will appear on the road, right? So if I made a replay of me driving my Bullet around, flew to Los Venturas, played the replay of me driving my Bullet, then I'd see a load of bullets on the road. You know, that old effect that everyone talks about. It's you're trying to find a really rare car for ages, and then you find it, and then there's 10 of them everywhere, right? It's because the game has limited storage for how many cars it can load at one time. So if you're driving a car, that's one of the cars it has to load, so it might as well spawn it on the road as well for more variety, right? So yeah, so it is actually a real thing. Everyone didn't imagine it. It's just how the game works. So by driving the cabbie and then watching a replay of me driving the cabbie, I'm forcing the game to load that car, so it's way more likely to spawn on the road. And then I'm going to take the cabbie, go to Michelle, and then try to get her to use the nitrous of that car. You'll see what happens when I do that. But yeah, that's what my thinking was there. So that's why I stole that cabbie and stuff. What else was I talking about? I don't think there was anything else, was there? How long we? Wow, we're going for half an hour, 35 minutes. I've been talking about random shit. I was really worried about recording this. I need to record this early as well because I have other stuff I need to do today. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. I need to encode this and upload it before I leave to get it out for today. So yeah, I was a bit worried this morning about what I was going to say. I spent ages trying to figure notes and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I planned. Oh, yeah, here's the replay. There you go. So it's just I saved a replay of me driving the cabbie there a bit and watched it. And it does work. It sometimes takes a little bit of time, but eventually the cabbie does spawn. And it did that fairly consistently every time I tried this. So yeah, I was a bit worried about doing this because I didn't want to add more RNG to this. So it was like, I need Michelle to give me the right date, and then I also need to find a taxi, right? So yeah, there you go. So I didn't want to... I was a bit worried about making this more luck-based, but yeah, the cabbie spawning was pretty consistent. So yeah, I just drive over to here, and then I try to chainsaw the passenger side door off, but then this prick, like, drives into me. And then I guess I kill him here? I must actually hit him, because he just keeps rolling, but then he, like, turns left. I don't know. It's weird. But as soon as I get over there, there's, like, no one in the car. Like, look. So there's that guy. Maybe he was the driver? Yeah, maybe both the drivers got out or something. Anyway, look at that helicopter. Look how low that heli is. I could have stolen that if I was on the ball. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I think I stay here for a little bit trying to get the Police Maverick helicopter, because I'm like, oh, I would rather take a helicopter than, you know, do the date. But yeah, it doesn't happen, and eventually I just get into the taxi and chainsaw the door off and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, Master Save is almost over. I'll do a big, like, Season 1 recap of what happened. And then, yeah, and then we'll move on to the next season and call it Season 2. So yeah, almost at the end of this. Sick jump with the taxi there. So yeah, I obviously have Nitrous. And here she is.
Hi there, baby.
Hi, beautiful.
It's funny, you watching this back, right? It must look like that she just does this every time, but I can assure you it doesn't. There's still a lot of effort. And yeah, here we are. And I'm like, waiting for her to use the Nitrous. I'm like, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? I don't see anything. And then, like, you can see just from the exhaust pipe that Nitrous has expired, because I just used it. So yeah, you can see there's like little faint blue puffs coming out of the exhaust. So she's not using it. And then it lights up, and she's using it, look. So apparently she does use the Nitrous, but it doesn't make the screen shake. As two police cars drive into each other, nice. Yeah, there you go. She does apparently actually use the Nitrous of whatever vehicle she's driving. Isn't that interesting? Oh, she's getting stuck behind that guy. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, I guess most people probably, like, minimise the video, right, just listen to me talk, but she drives really shittily. Like, sometimes she drives on the wrong side of the road. It's really weird. Yeah, the Nitrous has been used, so it's, like, faint blue again. I think she uses it, like, one more time. I don't remember. Yeah, wow, I managed to actually pad my 4 notes about what to talk about in this episode. I managed to pad it out for 40 minutes. That was pretty good. Hey, look, Nitrous, because the car respawned. There she goes. Look at that go.
You want to come in for something hot and quick?
Alright. So yeah, thanks for watching this episode. I'm sorry it was a bit boring. I tried my best to make it interesting. And I made sure I released it on time. If I ever going to release a boring episode, I'll try to release it on time at least. So, if you're ever waiting for an episode, at least remember that means the episode is probably going to be good. Hopefully. Oh, they're having fun in there. Oh yeah, and for those wondering, I will make an episode with the hot coffee mod at some point. I don't think I should be banned from YouTube for that. I'm pretty sure there's other videos of the hot coffee mod on YouTube. So yeah, at some point I'll make a hot coffee video, but that'll probably be like, you know, once I've unlocked every girlfriend. I'll hot coffee every girlfriend at some point. But there's not much point using it now, because I could really only, like, do Michelle, I guess. Yeah, just taking this police car back to the airport. So, yeah. I'll sum up this episode. So there was, like... So I talked about how there probably won't be any episodes during ESA, but if there are any episodes, they might be of lower quality, but they will be guest recorded, hopefully. Maybe I can get some, like, other GTA runners and random people at the event to commentate with me. That'd be funny. So yeah, so there might be a really cool ESA episode, or there might not be any episode at all. It depends if I can either convince my laptop to do it, or use one of the gaming PCs there. But yeah, there's a lot of hoops I have to jump through to do that. Last year I tried to stream a Hearthstone tournament I was running at ESA on my laptop, and it didn't work very well. It was pretty terrible. So if my laptop can't stream Hearthstone, I don't think it can local record San Andreas. We'll see. But yeah, there was that. What else did I say? Went through all the cars I've driven, and yeah, I talked about my plans for the future of the series, like, you know, splitting stuff into seasons and whatnot, and having like a season recap. Yeah, that's it. Nothing to talk about now. Oh, the car catches fire, isn't that interesting? I have a little bit of a battle with the police here. Oh, actually no, I'll just run, fuck that. Turned around and there's loads of them. It's like, oh, okay, I'm out. But yeah, I have... Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I'm trying to, like... I'm commentating like I'm about to end the episode, but I forgot there's one more thing. So now that I have 100% progress with Michelle, I get a special reward. I get some unique clothing from her. I get Michelle's racing suit, which is what it's called. Yeah, the special Michelle's racing suit outfit. Now, in your mind, picture what you expect this outfit to look like. So think of... I'll tell you the name of it again. Michelle's racing suit. Okay? So Michelle's obviously a race car driver or whatever. She's like a driver. And her racing suit. And imagine what that looks like, right? Now keep that memory in your head. Keep thinking about it. Keep imagining it. And wait until I actually show you what it looks like. You'll be very surprised. Yeah. I was pretty surprised when I saw it as well. I was like, oh, that's it, okay. But yeah, I need to get back to Los Santos first, obviously. I was doing that a bit early. But yeah, I kind of forgot about that. So yeah, I think there's unique clothes for getting 100% progress with all the girlfriends. But yeah, obviously, like I said, I can only do that in the master save. Only do Michelle in the master save. And that means I have actually obtained every piece of clothing in the master save now as well. Because all the clothing shops are closed. There's only Michelle's racing suit, the default clothes, the Chiliad challenge clothes, and the black mask thing. I can't remember what it's called. The balaclava or whatever that you can get access to. And I've worn them all. Oh yeah, and a PCJ spawned in the car park, so I decided to just park it in my garage, because why not? I'll use it next episode for travelling, I guess. But yeah, there you go. There's that save. 1st of July. See, I'm 2nd of July now. I did that like late last night, yesterday. And yeah, so now we walk into the wardrobe. And we get to see glorious Michelle's racing suit. Are you ready? You need a drum roll. Ta-da! That's it. It's like a mechanic's outfit. It's not a racing suit at all. I was expecting, like, you know, a livery, like, sponsors and stuff, and maybe a helmet. But no, that's it. Just a mechanic's outfit, basically. How fucking underwhelming was that? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll leave you with me messing around with the camera and the mirror. And see you for the next episode, whatever that may be, and whenever it will be. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!